once again, welcome everybody to this Spirit Gathering teleconference. Today is Tuesday, December 15th, 2020. My name is Reverend Dr. Sue Rohweder. Our topic tonight is 7 Rays of Divine Light, and it will be a guided meditation using these energies to send out healing throughout the universe. We will expand within our space, and we'll just keep expanding our energy, our collective energy, and keep expanding it throughout the planet and expanding it out into the universe for healing of all conditions. This is based on a ceremony developed by the founding bishop, Dorothy Blackmere and Amy Keys. They would actually hold church services, and they would begin their services by lighting 7 candles representing the 7 rays, these particular 7 rays of divine light. So that's what we'll be doing this evening. And appreciate your joining us this evening. And as you just heard, we are recording. So a couple of things that you might hear in the call, or will hear probably, is the term God. That is a term that resonates with everybody. So I would ask that if that is true for you, to just take a moment and connect within in that space where you connect with the divine or God and find your term, so that when the name God is used, your term comes up for you. And also, on exhale, as you're exhaling energy and allowing anything that is not in harmony with the frequency we're working with, allowing that to flow out of your body on your exhale, will allow that exhale to flow into the violet flame of Saint Germain for transmutation into unconditional love energy. And so now, if we're ready, let's take just a moment to again bring our attention to what we're doing this evening. Think for just a moment about what you're here, what you want, or what you're here to do for you personally. And start helping us joining together for this call, allowing your energy to start joining with everyone else's. And so we're going to join sacred heart to sacred heart with each of us. Imagine that we're sitting in a circle with one another. And in that circle are our guides and teachers, our family of divine light. You may notice them starting to enter our space now. And in the center of our circle, you may notice the flame of divine light. Allow now a beam of light from your heart to extend into the divine light flame in the center of the circle. And as you look around the circle now, you notice beams of light from each person's heart space connecting to the divine light flame in the center, so it looks like spokes of a wheel. We are now connected, sacred heart to sacred heart. And let us set our intentions now. We listen to one another with compassion and curiosity, even in our energies. We ask for what we need and offer what we can. We deepen our connection with one another and the divine. May this sharing serve us, our communities, and the planet. And there will be time at the end of the meditation for verbal sharing. And so now we notice that the divine light flame at the center of the circle is beginning to expand in the form of a sphere, expanding upward into the realms of the Heavenly Father, connecting with those energies, expanding downward into the realms of the Holy Mother Earth and connecting with her energies and her angels' energies, and continue to expand to the north and to the south, and to the east and to the west, and to the northwest and the northeast, and the southeast and the southwest, in all directions. The energy now is a sphere surrounding all of us. Our energies are now connected, and the sphere continues to expand in all directions, flowing out across our planet, touching all life, rocks and trees, and rivers and oceans and lakes, and the sky, expanding, touching all life, the life that swims in the waterways, beings that fly, the creepy crawlies, the four-legged, the two-legged, all life expanding, until we notice that the entire planet is encompassed in this sphere of divine light energy, healing, nurturing, refreshing all life. And the sphere continues to expand, extending out into the universe, offering healing, offering refreshment to all life. So let us just sit for just a moment with those energies. And as we start working with each ray of light, we will allow that light, that ray, to flow out into this sphere, adding that energy for healing. And so let's start by breathing deep, deep, breathing in this divine light, touching every particle of our beings. And as we exhale, allow anything not in harmony with this divine light to flow out into the violet flame of Saint Germain for transmutation into unconditional love energy. And again, take another deep breath of breathing in this divine light energy, touching every particle of our being so that we are reflecting the divine light. Again, allowing anything not in harmony with this light, this energy, to flow out as we exhale, flow out into the violet flame of Saint Germain for transmutation into unconditional love energy. We are deepening our connection with one another and the divine through this meditation. And so now, we are bringing in the blessings of the 7 rays of divine light. We pray our dear Heavenly Father and Holy Mother Earth. We light or activate the 7 rays of divine light for healing of all conditions throughout the universe. We light the first ray of light white. And as we activate this energy, we notice that it flows out into our sphere that is flowing across our world, touching all life. Divine white light is for purity, divine essence, the flow throughout the universe, the Christ light ever present. And so we breathe in the divine light, the Christ light, allowing it to touch every particle of our being, and through our sacred heart connection, flowing it out throughout our planet, touching every particle, blessing every particle of our planet. Breathe deep. As you exhale, allow anything that is not in harmony with this divine light, the divine white light, the Christ light, to flow out into the violet flame of Saint Germain for transmutation into unconditional love energy. And let us sit for just a moment with this light, allowing it to energize us and to bring healing throughout our planet and throughout the universe. And so now bring to mind the color pink, whichever shade of pink is the most pleasing to you. We light the second ray, activate the second ray of light, pink. Pink is for divine love and peace, keeping our thoughts ever present with Thee. And so we breathe in the sacred pink, allowing unconditional love and peace to flow through our sacred heart connection out to the planet, bringing unconditional love and peace, extending it throughout our planet, touching all life for healing and refreshment. And we breathe in again this vibration of unconditional love, this ray of pink, allowing it to touch every particle in our bodies, in our being, so that we're now radiating not only the divine white light, but also the divine pink ray, and allowing anything that is not in harmony with unconditional love and peace to flow out into the violet flame of Saint Germain for transmutation into unconditional love energy. And so we sit for just a moment resonating with this unconditional love frequency. And so now imagine a shade of blue that is most pleasing to you. The third ray of divine light we activate in this meditation is blue. Blue is for spiritual understanding, for God is all that we need. So breathe in this divine ray of light, blue light, allowing it to touch every particle of your being, allowing it to radiate from you. We breathe in blue. And as we breathe it in and we flow it out through our sacred heart, allowing spiritual understanding to flow out across our planet, touching all life and flowing out into the universe, touching all life. And as you exhale, allow anything that is not in harmony with spiritual understanding or unconditional love or peace or divine white light to flow out into the violet flame of Saint Germain for transmutation into unconditional love energy. And so we sit and hold this energy for a few moments, allowing it to heal and refresh. And so now bring to mind a shade of green that is most pleasing to you. The fourth ray of light we will activate is green. Green is divine healing of all conditions and new growth and development to fulfill and accomplish our mission. Breathe in this frequency of green, this energy of green. Breathe in, allowing it to touch all particles of your being so that you're radiating this divine green light. And through our sacred heart connection, we infuse our sphere with this energy, this healing energy of the divine green ray for healing of all conditions and new growth and development, flowing it out across our planet, touching all life, flowing it out into the universe, so that now we have divine white light, we have the ray of pink bringing unconditional love and peace, we have the blue ray bringing spiritual understanding, and now we have the green ray bringing healing of all conditions, all flowing throughout our planet, touching all life, renewing, refreshing, healing. And so now imagine gold, whichever shade of gold or yellow that is most pleasing to you. We activate the fifth ray of divine light, gold or yellow, which is for divine protection. The light of God which surrounds us gives us faith that in all things, asking in His name, Thy will be done. And so breathe deep now. Breathe this vibration, this light Breathe it in deeply, deeply, so that every particle of your being is touched and activated by this light, so that you and all of us are reflecting not only the divine white light, the pink ray, the blue ray, and the green ray, but also the golden ray or yellow ray, flowing out divine protection, the light of God, flowing it out through our Sacred Heart connection to touch the planet and touch all life. And as we inhale this ray and then we exhale anything that is not in harmony with divine protection, allowing it to flow out into the violet flame of Saint Germain for transmutation into unconditional love energy. And so let us sit with this energy now, with this ray. Let us sit with all of these energies for a few moments. The divine white light, the pink ray of unconditional love and peace, the blue ray for spiritual understanding, the green ray for healing, divine healing of all conditions, new growth and development, and now this golden ray for divine protection. And as we sit and hold this energy, we allow it to flow across the planet, touching all life, flowing out into the universe, touching all life. And so now, let us imagine the color red, the color of red that is most pleasing to you. We activate the sixth ray of divine light, red. Red is for the God power or divine power to flow throughout the universe, to be ever present in us, to give strength and courage to our leaders, so we shall remain forever free. And so now, as you breathe in, breathe deep, breathe in deeply this ray of red, allowing it to touch every particle of your being, so that you are radiating this red frequency, the God power or divine power, allowing it to flow through our Sacred Heart connection, filling our sphere surrounding the planet, allowing it to flow out, touching all life on our planet, and flowing out into the universe, touching all life, giving strength and courage to leaders through this God power or divine power, which extends throughout the universe. And so let us just sit now for a moment with our 6 rays of light, divine white light, the pink ray, for unconditional love and peace. The blue ray, extending spiritual understanding. The green ray, for divine healing of all conditions, new growth and development. The gold or yellow ray, for divine protection. And now the red ray, for the God power or divine power, ever present, giving strength and courage to leaders and to all of us. So let us hold those energies for a few moments. And as you exhale, allow anything that is not in harmony with any of these rays to flow out on your exhale into the violet flame of Saint Germain for transmutation into unconditional love energy. And so now, think of the color purple. Whatever color or shade of purple is most pleasing to you. We activate the seventh ray of divine light, purple. Purple is divine happiness and supply and healing of all things. And so breathe deep, breathing in this color purple, allowing it to touch every particle of your being so that you are radiating purple or divine happiness and supply and healing of all things. And through our sacred heart connection, we flow out this divine ray of purple, bringing divine happiness and supply and healing of all things. We flow it out, filling our sphere with this ray, flowing it out across the planet, touching all life, flowing it out into the universe, touching all life. And so now we have activated divine white light for purity, divine essence, the Christ light. We have activated a pink ray for divine love and peace, keeping our thoughts ever present with the divine. And we have activated the blue ray, spiritual understanding. We have activated the green ray for divine healing of all conditions and new growth and development to fulfill and accomplish our missions. We have activated the gold or yellow ray for divine protection, the light of God, which surrounds us and gives us faith that in all things, asking in His name, Thy will be done. We have activated the red ray, the God power or divine power to flow throughout the universe, to be ever present in us and in the universe, giving strength and courage to us and to our leaders. And we have activated the purple ray, extending divine happiness and supply and healing of all things throughout the universe, throughout our planet, touching all life. And let us just sit for just a moment, breathing in these 7 rays, allowing them to touch every particle of our being and allowing anything that is not in harmony with these rays of divine light to flow out on our exhale, flow out into the violet flame of Saint Germain for transmutation into unconditional love energy. In this moment, in this energy, if you have a person or condition you would like to mentally offer for healing, please feel free to do that. And so now, we begin our journey back to our bodies, carrying these energies, knowing they will always be there for us. And we will allow the sphere of energy surrounding our planet, extending into the universe, let us allow that to stay in place, anchoring these energies, continuing to heal, continuing to bless our planet and the universe, continuing to heal and bless all life. And so now, as you start to re-enter your bodies, let's take a moment. If you have any comments or any discussion, please feel free to offer those now.
Catherine here. I wanted to enter the meditation with the terms resignation and understanding, and I wasn't quite sure why I had understanding coming after resignation, because I thought one needed to understand before one could be resigned. But now that we've gone through all of the colors, and the golden yellow protection for Thy will be done is the resignation, and the blue of spiritual understanding is that God is all that we need. Very, very helpful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
is Diane. Thanks very much, Sue. It felt really solid, and in that solidity of the colors and the energy, it just felt really beautiful and very supportive. Thank you.
Thank you, Diane.
This is Gwen. I'll say thank you, Sue, and everybody. My experience was being lifted and refreshed and expanded, and I really enjoyed expanding out to the far reaches of the universe. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Well, I would like to share that I loved doing this with you, with all of you. I enjoyed experiencing your energies. I loved working together to flow out these energies into the universe and across our world for healing, healing all conditions. It was a wonderful experience. Thank you for being here, and thank you for helping with this. And it was really enjoyable. Thank you all for being here. So let's do a quick one-word checkout, and we'll do blessings and close our circle. And my word is grateful.
Catherine checking out. My word is understanding.
This is Diane. Beautiful.
Anyone else?
It's Gwen. My word was grateful.
Okay.
And I
Thank you.
would also add light.
Thank you, Gwen. Okay. Anyone else? If no one else has a one-word checkout, I will ask for blessings on all of the participants this evening and for any of those that may listen to the call later. Give thanks to our family of Divine Light that joined us, our guides and teachers that were here with us this evening. Giving thanks to them for all that they do for us every day. Giving thanks to the Divine for all that the Divine does with us, for us every day. The Christ, the Buddha, so many are with us every day, helping us and taking care of us. And so we give thanks. And we ask for a blessing also on the board of Tzaddi that keeps our organization running, working hard for us. We ask for a blessing on them. And for any, if you'd like to know more about our organization, Tzaddi, spelled TZADDI.org or TZADDI, you can look for us on our website, T as in Tom, ZADDI.org, to find other services that are offered by our clergy and by our board throughout the month or week. Our next gathering will be Tuesday, January 19th, 2021. We hope you'll join us for the next Spirit Gathering. Same contact information. And this call also will be archived at Tzaddi.org. And it will be available to access until next month's call. The phone is 712-432-1085, and the access code is 990322#. And so now let's take a moment and return our attention back to the Divine Light flame in the center of our circle and say thank you to the Divine, and allow the light, the beam of light extending from each of our hearts to the Divine Light in the center. Allow that beam to return to our heart. Again, saying thank you. Again, thank you for joining us this evening. And the founders used to follow the Essenes, and the Essenes would say, peace be with you, in closing. And so, again, just a reminder that these calls are hosted by Tzaddi, an inner spiritual metaphysical organization founded in California in 1964. Tzaddi welcomes, nurtures, and supports people in celebrating and more directly experiencing their relationship with the loving presence of the Divine. Our programs are open to people of any race, color, or national or ethnic origin. Again, visit our website, Tzaddi.org, to learn more, including a full calendar of events hosted by Tzaddi members. And so, unless we have any other comments, our circle is closed. And again, thank you for coming. Thank you for this wonderful, beautiful experience. And peace be with you.